2, 3, go. You're on.
Going on, guys? Michael here, 360 Digital Closing Bell. I am live here on this beautiful April 13th, 2020 from an undisclosed location in Denver, Colorado. As always, I am joined by the executive producer of the show and director and publisher of Oil and Gas 360, Stuart Turley. Stu, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. News desk is going nutty.
It is going nuts, and in Denver, it's a beautiful day, but it's snowy. So there's about 6 inches on the ground right now. So if that constitutes as beautiful for you, then you agree with me. If not, well, I'm sorry. Just wear some sweats. Before we dive into my one big thing and the digital ticker, I just need to mention some stuff on www.oilandgas360.com. There is so much cool content dropping via the Energy 360 Expert Network. We had a great interview last week that we mentioned with Bernadette and the Dark Side of the Boom, which really gave a great overview of what's going on and what Inverness, who's sort of an industry leader, what they're seeing moving forward. We also dropped today an interview with Asset Energy Ventures founder and managing partner David Forsberg. He gives a really great interview, sort of the state of energy tech, how he sees energy tech moving forward in this low price commodity. Hint, he thinks that energy tech is a huge win if you're looking to, and I happen to agree with him. We're also hosting a live event Thursday, Energy Meets Tech. It's an outlook with a bunch of different VCs and some oil field service CFOs to really talk about what the future of the energy industry looks like, both from an operational standpoint, but also an energy tech side, and just, sort of how they're managing it. It's going to be a happy hour live on Intercom's YouTube. So if you're on this, if you're watching this via YouTube, stay right here. Thursday, April 16th, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Bring your favorite beverage. And with that, I'm going to dive into the digital ticker. Equities, different on the day. So S&P 500 is going to be down 1% to 27,616. Tech stocks, though, up to 8,192. That's a 0.4% increase for NASDAQ. As you know, NASDAQ is we joke, is that not joke, but is known as the tech stock indices. So when you hear me talk about tech stocks, I'm talking about the NASDAQ. Dow Jones, remember, Boeing makes up 12% of that. They were down big today. So that's why you're going to see the Dow Jones 23,390 down 1.4%. So our indices giving us just a little different scope of what's going on. Crude down to 22.68 or a negative 0.3% drop. Remember, last we were up to $24 right when the market opened yesterday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That was due to the agreement of the production cuts. We were about 10 million, but as we saw the depression of, it's just not quite the demand. We're not quite seeing the coronavirus stuff come out. That's why you're seeing that depression, and you're seeing oil trading just a little below what it opened at, what it closed at 22. About 22.40 when the market closed there on Friday. 12-month strip, though, did about 3% better today, up to 37.33, so a good sign on the 12-month strip side. Natural gas down to $1.73, losing about 0.25%, but that 12-month strip was up about 1.5% to $2.77. XOP, my pick of the week, does actually pretty well, 0.9% increase, so does a little better than the S&P 500, which is interesting because generally we've seen that XOP contract do worse relative to the S&P, so a good day for the XOP, like I said, 41.90. OIJ contract dips below $5, losing about 0.6% down to $4.89. Stu, you got to update us on some stuff before I dive into my one big thing.
Oh, you bet. Hey, I'd like to say you are doing a fabulous job on being a host.
Thank
I
you.
hear that you were on OPEC. So it's kind of nice when you're invited to be out as a host of OPEC. You got something in there on that?
Yeah, we had a listener email us in, and we really appreciate it, who gave us a sneak peek of behind the scenes of the Zoom conference for OPEC. As you can see, me and the Saudi energy minister just getting into it a little bit. As always, we kid on this, but really, whoever sent that in, it was a great laugh, and we really appreciate you doing that.
Our fan base is going nutty sending in these things. Thank you to our fan base for sending in tips, leads, and memes. We love them all.
And we will continue to reshare all of them. And like I said, we got a hoot out of this one, and we posted it out right away. My one big thing of the day is pipeline leaks. This is one of the craziest headlines that dropped at 11:30. Offshore Hoops pipeline leaks said to have shut in 100,000 barrels a day from the Pedro platform shared by Shell, BP, and Chevron. Convenient. Pipeline leaks, 100,000 barrels a day coming from offshore. I'm skeptical, but that's what the news feed's telling us. So, in my opinion, I think you're going to be seeing some of these things roll out. Not that necessarily I believe this is a scam. I'm just putting that in quotes. It's just a convenient headline. I think you're going to be starting to see a lot more of these, specifically some of these offshore plants that can be shut down, because they do shut down for hurricanes. They're a lot easier to shut down than the onshore stuff. So while I'm saying this one's a pipeline leak, I think this is sort of a status quo moving forward, and you're going to see some of these quick 2-3 day shut-ins of a lot of these offshores. Like I said, pipeline leak that causes a shut-in from just one offshore pad shared by 3 oil majors, 100,000 barrels a day. So this stuff does add up. And with that, we're going to let you guys get back to work. Thank you for checking out the 360 Digital Closing Bell here on this April 13th, 2020. We'll see you guys tomorrow.